So the videos that we had to watch for our assignment I thought were super interesting. The Hans Rosling video about the magic washing machine, super interesting. The first time I saw the title and that it was called the magic washing machine, I was kind of thinking like, how can washing machines be magical? Because I personally think laundry is annoying to do, but I know that it's something needful. Random tangent. But it was really cool to see how he made that connection between how something simple as a washing machine can be influential in someone's life. And I never really thought about it until he mentioned it. And so I like the story about about his mom and how she would wash their clothes by hand every day. And then once she got the washing machine, it was like this huge event and really influenced their family because now that the mom had more time to take care of her children, she was able to help them learn how to read, and through that she was able to really influence her children's education. And so I think that's cool because from what I can tell, Hans Rosling seems like a pretty educated guy and he seems super influential, and to think that if something as little as like if his family wasn't able to get that washing machine, then how different his life would have been. And so I kind of reflect back upon my family and how I kind of take having a washing machine for granted. And sometimes I'm even like, I hate doing laundry, but I am very grateful that I don't have to wash by hand. I also really liked the Sheryl WuDunn video. I don't know if I said her last name right, but like in the Century's Greatest Injustice video, I kind of asked myself at first what I thought the greatest injustice was, and from the past videos that we watched, I kind of assumed that it would have been about like some type of poverty. But it was interesting to see that it was more about gender inequality and how women are denied education in different parts around the world just because women are seen as inferior or not an influential part of society. And so I thought it was really cool, the different stories that Sheryl shared about education, or about how educating that one girl in the beginning of the video was able to change a lot of people's lives, actually. Or a lot of people came together to help that young girl gain education, or I guess they gave the small donations and then one random person gave them $10,000, I think, so that she would be able to gain education. But yeah, and then she was able to take that education and then get an awesome job from it, I believe from accounting. But then she was able to take the money that she gained from her job and take it back to her family, and then her family was able to live in a house that had water and a washing machine, I believe, or even a watch. Yeah, that was, and a bike. I remember that part too. But it was cool to see how one person could have such an influence, and so kind of relating back to the magic washing machine video, how the mom was able to influence Hans Rosling, and Hans is able to influence, you see how many people were in that TED Talk, like in the audience, and he was able to take his thoughts to them and influence all of them. And then, like the girl in the video, she was able to gain education and influence her family, and that probably influenced other people that she helped, like people in her new job. She influences the people that she interacts with every day. And so altogether, what I got out from both of the videos was that how education can super change your life and influence an endless amount of people. And so just like how Hans and Sheryl, the people who gave the TED Talks, were able to influence and change the world through their life experiences, every person who's in that audience is able to take what they learn and collaborate, hopefully, and then hopefully use what they learn to apply it in their life so that we can work together as a society to make tomorrow a better place. And so it's interesting that, like, we can't wait, I guess, to make tomorrow better. We have to also do it ourselves. Like, we have to start today to be able to start that influence. So, like, we just can't sit in our rooms and do nothing all day, which, even though that sounds really great, but we're able to build a better community and a better society when we're out trying to do our best with what we learn and trying to expand our knowledge.